here on IceTime.TV, and I'm pleased to say I've been joined by Devils man of the match, Ben Bowns. And Ben, I guess mixed feelings tonight. You were exceptional in net, but in the big picture, the Devils have lost 4-3, and that's ultimately disappointing.
Yeah, it is disappointing. But I mean, I'm still proud of everyone tonight. There's a lot of illness going around. There's a few injuries out there, and guys still battling. You got to give Sheffield credit. They're a bloody good team. Well, excuse my French. They're a good team. And guys battled. They were laying their bodies on the line, and I couldn't ask for any more from the players in front of me. And you could tell it took the toll on guys. I mean, we were in a bit of a 1980s battle yesterday.
Yeah.
All out offense and no defense last night, and not a goalie's favourite game to play in. But I mean, that obviously took its toll. But I mean, they're not excuses. They're just to say that basically we did a good job of battling all night. And I'm proud of him. But at the end of the day, like I say, we lost, and obviously we can't be losing.
What's this rivalry like to play in? You're a Yorkshire lad who's come down and now adopted Welshman, and this is a pretty fierce rivalry. The two, probably the two best teams in the country going head to head. Belfast right there as well, but this is an old school rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get a lot of flack from Steelers fans, but don't care where I'm from. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. I mean, at least tonight the coaching staff showed a little bit of class, and Arthur stayed on the bench to shake his hand, which they didn't when they lost last time. Which is when you've respected someone that long, it's not nice to see when they don't just stay on for 2 seconds after a game just to shake your hand just because they've lost. So it was nice to see them actually stay on tonight and shake everyone's hand after they'd won. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a big rivalry. It's good to play in. It is. It's always fun to play in. At the end of the day, we've won 5 games against them so far. I think it's 5 games against them so far this year in the league, and we've just lost one, and that's how it goes. They're a good team. You're probably going to lose a game or 2 or 3 against the Steelers this year. I don't think there's any other teams going to go through the season and beat Sheffield 5 times non-stop. So I think maybe they would do that. And at the end of the day, I think the 5 games, I don't care what they say, we were the better team. They can make excuses. Oh, the ref did this, the ref did that. But at the end of the day, we got on with it. We got our head down, so we won. Tonight, they were the better team, and they won. And tonight, they deserved it more than us.
Fair, honest words, Ben. We said in commentary the Devils, as every team do, maybe going through a slight sticky spell right now, which you will do in a 60-game season. You're still picking up points, though, the overtime points, excuse me, against Coventry and Belfast. Of course, a win against Coventry last night. Although a loss tonight, is that the sign of a good team that even during a sticky spell, you can still pick up points?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I think the trouble is at the minute, there's a bit of a thing going around the club where there's that little bit of arrogance, I think, right from the top, not including the owners, just a little bit of arrogance where we should be beating every team, and that's good. It's good. I mean, Sheffield have it too, but I mean, they've won a lot of trophies over the last 5-10 years. The Devils haven't won a league title for 20 years, so really we haven't earned that kind of arrogance as much as Sheffield have, if we're honest, and it's putting that little bit of pressure on guys, I think, where it feels at the minute like we're not allowed to lose, and you're going to lose in this league. It's a good league. There's no teams in NHL go all year without losing, and there's no teams in the Elite League going to go all year without losing. I think we've got to get past that a little bit and just relax a bit more, and just guys are going to start enjoying it a little, get back to basics, start enjoying it a bit more. And there's no doubt in the passion on this team. That I don't think there's any other team that wants it as much as us in this league. And when we're firing, there's no better team. But the thing is, we've all got to be firing for 60 minutes a game to be able to win this year in this league with how good it is. So yeah, we need to just get over that little hurdle that we're in now, a little bump. But like you said, we've picked up the odd point here and there, and I think this is our first regulation loss in a while now, I think, if I'm right. And I suppose that's a positive that you can take if you can take any positives from a loss.
I think it's a fair comment, Ben, and I'm perhaps the worst at it. I talk about the league title a lot because it has been a 20-year drought. Is your message just get back to having fun, and the good times will come off that?
Yeah, take it game by game. We learned the hard way last year. We were sailing right till February, I think it was, when I come back from Cortina, and guys had been to France, and got back, and there's just a different kind of atmosphere around the thing, and you can see, I mean, it means a hell of a lot to fans. We know that, but then it means a million times more to players, which I don't think a lot of people understand.
Appreciate.
And it's I think that when guys are out there, they feel even more pressure just because they want to do it so bad for those fans. And we've got an unreal fan base, and obviously we want to try and get that league title and bring that first one back in 20 years and do it on a 30th anniversary would be even better. And it's like Steve King wrote in an email to me, it's the start of a proper successful dynasty in this league then.
Ben, I don't think we can say any more than that. A really fantastic interview, and I think you've really crystallised it for a lot of Devils fans. So thanks for joining us on IceTime.TV.
No worries.